Okay, so hello, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation, and I will start like my lecture. It will be about the decolonization of Romani art, my start. Then I will a little bit talk about the Artivist Lab gallery, interdisciplinary space that I built in Prague as a part of my PhD. Like before 1.5 years, I built Artist in Need, which is a residency that hosts already like 5 Ukrainian artists. So my start, I will love maybe to show you a video who explain very good like why I'm doing all this stuff. The video is named Miss Roma, and actually it's an older video from 2006, and at the time I started to be like activist, and I was working with several NGOs, and I come through these NGOs to many information that I could not get from news related to Romani life in Czech Republic. So this video, you can see Ms. Roma Jana Buklerova, that she won actually the contest of beauty, but it's a segregated contest only of Romani people, and I asked her to make a video with her. Actually, the video is only 2 minutes video, but on a side you will see a subtitle with which brings the like big political context to the video, and the video was at the time in 2006 like really viral, as you could read all places in Czech Republic where Ms. Roma wasn't allowed to go, and it still be some places like this who are segregated, and Romani people are not allowed to go until now. So now I will show you the video. First of all, I think like it's really important to say that all my works, doesn't matter if it is curating or if it is like my own art, are related to art and activism, and they're related to I mean to myself very strongly, because I recognized in Czechoslovakia when I was growing up that I am actually very mixed. I'm Jewish, Hungarian, and I have like Romani descent as well. So I am like mix of all these minorities in East Europe, and it's actually unusual. That I'm such a big mix, and that's true. That my parents was from both family the first who did a mixed marriage. So and they believed that it's the best what they could do. So I'm really like fighting for. Somehow for that we will live together in peace and we will love each other, and that's why I'm starting with the older works, because this work was as well like from 2007, and it's a fictional like television, Romani television, and I called it TVT error, but it's like it's playing with this terror. And it was a reaction of a Czech politician, his name is Čuněk, and he, at that time, really strongly, it was the first time that actually he used hatred against Roma for gain like voices for election, and he really like won, and until now people are using it. So this installation was somehow to get to the media, but with some other context, with the context that we want, that it will be not only hatred, but so it's very sarcastic. Anyone from here is not a terrorist, but we did Czech national food, which is a dumpling, and we put a fictional bomb inside, and we did instruction. But the point was mainly to use actually a documentation which was really from real book and real interviews of Romani people who are explaining which hatred they have on usual daily basis in Czech Republic. And I was working and cooperating with three really great Romani activists, and I am until now working with them. And in 2014 we built together like a group, Romani Kale Pantera, which is actually black Romani Panthers. It's Věra Duždová, David Tischer, and Michal Miko. And all this television, they read these interviews in Romani language. So all this online television was, of course, online, but we exhibit as well, like in galleries. But main videos was actually an interview that I did, but with two different people who asked on the street. One is like David Tischer, and he's Romani descent, and one is like David May, and he's an actor. Both are my friends, but one is white, one is Romani. And they get totally different answer, like from people on the street. So actually, I succeeded to show that you are doing censorship even when you choose your moderator. You choose person who is asking, because the people on the street never told face to face, like to the Romani moderator that yes, we hate you and you should die or whatever. Only it was one person who was really like right extremist, and he really told him. And it's like super scary because they have a really like 10 minutes talk, and he's saying, if like the government will give me 40 Czech crowns, which is like $2, I guess, so I will shoot you, and I will gladly do it. So they have a discussion like this, but this was really right extremist and only one. Usually people told him, no, I don't think like it's some hatred here in Czech Republic. You should work more, whatever. And it was like, and like to the other moderator who was white, they told him, but you know it by yourself, like, you know, like we don't want them in Czech Republic. So it was really unbelievable, like we get really other like answers at the time. But the other point was in 2007 to get to media and somehow like change the narrative of getting like votes through hatred against the Romani minority. So we tried to get the other narrative, and we succeeded. Yeah, we succeeded to be not only in like really important like media who are related to art, but we succeeded to be in daily media in a Czech television, like through this work. So for me, it is like a part of a very big success. In 2015, I did a collage from a photography that I get from Tamara Moyzes, that she's a curator, that she built actually, or she bring Roma art first time to Venice Biennale. And this trilogy, because it's a trilogy, was published by MoMA in 2015 or 16 in Art and Theory of post-1989 Central and Eastern Europe, a critical anthology. So I'm really happy to be a part of this book. I get from Tamara Moyzes actually this photography that it still be until now in Austria in an ethnology museum. So be honest, this person who have a lot of photography in this museum, he is not or he wasn't at the time any ethnologue or professional. He was a usual businessman that in summertime he loves to go to make photos of Romani women, and it was of course really like orientalistic photographs, and I did like this reaction. It's a museum of ethnology 1. I mean, I took white women from the contest of like 60s in US actually, where the nudity was celebrated, and it was like be like proud on your body, like woman body and whatever. And then you can see like as the opposite the Romani body, which is on the photo dehonested. This is the second museum of ethnology. I tried to open, I mean, like the prism of the photo apparat and ask myself like what could happen, because we do not know. We never know like what really was at the time when the photography was taken. So I am just asking myself. And the third is Museum of Ethnology. It's actually paparazzi and the body of the Romani woman, a part of this paparazzism. Actually, in 2009, I recognized that if I will not start to be a curator, so no one in Czech Republic will exhibit or will deal with a topic of Romani art and will not exhibit the Romani artist. That's the first thing. Second, I did an exhibition named like Family Happiness, where I was working first time in with NGO and with people who are really working with mothers and Romani families in Ostrava. All point was that I never knew it before. If I will not work with Kumar Vishwanathan and his NGO, I will never know that actually Czech Republic is was because today it's much better as it was in 2009, was a country that actually took the kids from the Romani families and put them to the children cares, because it was some believeness and something that still ongoing from a communist time, that the government will take care better as the families. And actually it was not any violence in this family, they was just poor. I mean, and so I was working like for 2 years with the families who ask like through lawyer, and like they really was working very hardly to get the kids again, and we succeeded to make this exhibition in parliament. And of course, like in the Czech parliament, as in whatever, I mean, like every parliament in Europe, it's not easy to get inside to make exhibition there. And if yes, you need to sign like many documents, whatever. So part of it was they asked me to make like a photography exhibition, because they knew me already that I'm like artist and activist, and they was afraid that it will be some like happening or action or activism will happen. But it happened even with photos. You can see that I did photos on the like usual family photos when the kids was at home, which happened like once in 2 months, that they could meet. Just for the record, like if already government take you the kids, you could get them back after 6 years, even you fight. So this is the like I mean bureaucratic procedure, which is like very sad and hard, because many Romani women, they just make labor, and they just they took the kids like automatically to the children care. So I did the photos when the families was together, and then like the photos was really huge in a real size. And when we exhibit the photos in a parliament, I bring the families with the kids, and the parents took the faces of the kids, and they actually demonstrate in front of the politicians in the parliament with the faces. Like something very similar what is happening, I mean, on Mexican and American borders with the people who are disappearing. So the families are like, I mean, like demonstrating as well with the photos of the families. Yes. Our goal was as well like to get to the media with this topic, and it was really successful, which is amazing, because and we get amazing support. I mean, like from the Czech people, they didn't like it at all. I mean, this information, but it was really like hidden. It was not really known. So I continue to do exhibition like this exhibition, who had a really hardcore topic, who was dealing with segregation. This is the exhibition, but I recognize as well through this exhibition that, okay, Tamara, but we do not have enough Romani artists. I mean, so I start to search, and not only me, but actually. I mean, like many others, and we was like really searching for Romani artists. Some of them, I mean, they was on academy, but they was ashamed to say that they have a Romani like descent and whatever, because it's uneasy, of course. And we are until now talking with Romani artists that it's really not easy, and it's not positive for them to be labeled. I mean, to be labeled like Romani artist. And I will actually explain why. These are all the dates from Czech Republic of all exhibition. Maybe are not all, and I missed something because it still be work in progress, but basically I did a research. And And these are, I guess, like the most exhibition that we had related to Romani, like culture or Romani contemporary art, or our exhibition where Romani artists are exhibiting. So you can see, like in 2008, it was the first exhibition in Czech Republic that Noemi Smolikova imported the exhibition of Timea Junghaus from the Biennale of Venice with the Romani artists and bring new Czech Romani artists inside, invite them. So it was the first exhibition, and the name was The Lost Paradise. Then in 2009, it's the exhibition Family Happiness that I show you. Now, then the second is what I did as well. Ministry of like education warns you that like segregation harms you and everyone else, whatever. So you can see that actually 2008 one exhibition, 2009 one exhibition, 2011. Even not 10. So each year only one exhibition, and this is what's actually happened, and why the artists who I finally found, I mean like the Romani artists, scholars or whatever, that we already are connected, and even we have like institute, the ERIAC, European Institute for Arts and Culture, who is sitting in Berlin and should connect all our artists together, but it still be like really, really poor, like exhibitions. It mean like for a Romani artist, if he have the box, I am a Romani artist, he will not exhibit enough. I mean, he will not exhibit enough. So, of course, the labor is not positive, and if the Romani artists are doing it, they do it because they are activists or they do not have any other choice. Of course, it's a question like if you are a Romani artist and you are dealing with your identity and identity politics, so it's very hard to, I mean, not to be labeled that you are a Romani artist. But then you can see that it slightly changed. In 2017, it's 3 exhibitions in 1 year. It's like, oh my gosh, a huge thing. And then in 2022, it is 6 or whatever. And it's because Robert Gabriš, he won the Artist of the Year. So each curator wants to exhibit him now. But he is making basically a circle, and when he is finishing with the circle in Czech Republic, so okay, we are done, we did our work, and that's all, yeah. But luckily, Robert is like working on many other identities of him. He is as well like a queer artist, and he's really intelligent, and he knows that it's uneasy to be labeled. So we are still always in these discussions, like, okay, what we should do with these labels. This is Emilia Rigova, that she, it's an exhibition that I did in Academy as a curator, Academy of Fine Arts, related to segregation of Roma children in schools, which is a huge topic. This is Robert Gabriš with his work on the same exhibition. And this is Sead Kazancu, that actually he will be here in RU in August and September, so we will miss each other, but he is a very great Albanian Romani artist who won the Artist of the Year. And these are like the little steps that are changing the situation. I mean, yes, because this year in Venice, already, and I was really fighting for it, that we will not have only like a pavilion of Romani artists in Venice, but the point, or really important point, is that the Romani artists want to be included to their pavilions, to their countries, yeah, because they are feeling to be a part. So actually, my dream is that once in like a Czech pavilion or Slovak pavilion will be like Romani artists and Czech pavilion or Czechoslovak pavilion, because we have one, will exhibit Romani artists. But this actually happened this year in a Polish pavilion, and Gosia Mirga exhibit there as a Romani artist, but she exhibit as a Polish artist, and Jolana Rajkowska, she was a curator of this exhibition. Which is, but for me, very interesting. It still be a point of Orientalism. What we like want from the Romani artists. Like it should be colorful, it should be textile, and it should be something that it's still some Orientalism. I think so. Because I know Gosia Mirga very long, and actually she did paintings, and now she is like doing textile, and she exhibits textile, very colorful textile, and like it's really interesting how the curators are choosing the works that will be exhibit, and how we are looking on Romani art, yes, if it still be like Orientalistic or not. And like this is all our group. And now I will love to show you Artivist Lab, which is a part of my PhD studies, and I am exhibiting each year, like I'm doing 2 exhibitions of Romani artists in Artivist Lab. We are existing already like 5 years, and Artivist Lab is like really open and have a much wider scale. We are dealing with art and activism. This is the main topic. We are working with minorities and trying to show not only East European art, but even like art from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and from many countries where is the art censorship, and we are talking and trying to support our colleagues who are censorship as well. So here we have a lecture like about a new anti-Semitism, and related to the new law and about like culture boycott of Israel and Palestine. So we open like a discussion like this. Then you can see that these are our 2 windows, and we have works of Aneta Morakish and Lucia Tkačová there, which are 2 feministic, really great Czech and Slovak and Romanian artists. Here we have opening of Romani contemporary art, but we have a Romani singer, and like this is a part of decolonization. She is not singing a Romani folklore, but she is doing electronic music, which I was really proud about. Then, this is Yevgeny Fix, but I guess, wait, you are not seeing him. Sorry. It's not full screen. Okay, no, okay. So we are seeing like Yevgeny Fix, who is artist based in New York, and he was born in Moscow, and he's Jewish, and he is dealing with Yiddish culture as well. So So he opened very interesting topic. Here we have Robert Gabriš, Romani artist that I already talked about him. These are my friends, Kazakh artists and activists, LGBT activists who did amazing performance related to how LGBT are living in Czech and how in Kazakhstan. So, this is Darina Oster, a very great artist, feminist, and she is head of studio in Academy of Fine Art. And here you can see that we are working with kids from high schools, and we are trying to put in education all these heavily topics. We asked the kids, we did a workshop with them together with Palestinian Israeli artist Hanan Abu Hussein. She did the same workshop with Palestinian kids when we did it with Czech kids. It was really nice. So because we did it online, and the kids actually they was going to different Prague areas and ask people the same question: what they like, dislike on the area, like they do not like homeless or they like shopping malls or whatever. The same was happening, of course, in Palestine, and it was they get different questions, answer and different words, and from the words we built a wall. That's all the words that was from the answers. Here is Richard Wiesner with his big sculpture related to freedom of speech. And so we are trying to expand to the public space as artists and activists, of course. Before 3 years, I started to work with the gallery, Gezege Gallery, which is amazing because I didn't want it to be centralized and always be just in the middle of the Prague, like the main city. So Gezege is in Hradec Králové, which is 2.5 hours from Prague, and each topic that we have, we are sending to Hradec Králové. Here you can see Sasha, a picture of Sasha Huber and video. This gallery in Hradec Králové is actually working so that it's 24 hours because even if it's closed, it's in a square. People are walking, they are seeing it, and the video when it's playing, you just need to download an app and you are synchronized with the audio and you are hearing the audio from the phone. So this was. It still be a really public space for me as a gallery. And Sasha Hubert, she's an Afro-Finnish artist, activist, and we ask Yemi Ade that he is the first famous Afro-Czech person, choreographer, and dancer. He built a dancing school, prize of the dancer of the year. He's related to the street dance and so on. So he give to Sasha his face as the first Czech Afro famous person, and she have a series of portraits like this from all countries, where still we are in 2022 and still black people are first in something. So I was really glad because I was working with Yemi before as an artist that he took a part. And I think if we are taking such a topics, so it's great that it's related to Czech Republic, that it's related to us. I mean, so I'm trying not only to work with NGOs, but always to take these topics or to that it will be our topics and not topics from Western countries. I mean. This was the first exhibition actually that we did and the COVID starts. So and it was an exhibition of second generation of Vietnamese artists, and actually our Academy of Fine Art exists from 1877, and we had in 2020 we had only 2 Vietnamese like students in our academy, and it's really similar situation with Romani like students, yes. And if we are talking about feminism, so only 5 women from 1877 was head of the studios, and like we have something like 15 studios. So just that you will have some, you know, some idea, like, so basically this was a really media, like all media was talking about this project because it was basically a first project with the Vietnamese artist in Czech Republic. Which was a great, and I really was happy that the artists by themselves choose pho as a symbol of all this work, and they we published a book of 4 recepts, but through these 4 recepts we could see how is working like the first generation of the parents of these young artists. Because usually like their recepts was really from Vietnam, and like really from the grandmoms, and like generation in the families, and like the second generation already brings to this soup, and it's really stereotypical because in Czech Republic basically many people know only the soup, yeah. Which is and they took it by conscience. They I mean was working with this stereotype which is against them. So they bring like, I mean, tofu or even like carrot or some stuff that it's already only in Czech Republic, yeah, or some Czech flowers to, you know, and make it vegetarian or whatever. So it's like it's start to be really Czech, and it's beautiful how we can see in the I mean, like in the food. How it's changing, how they changing, yeah, as well. I mean, the second generation. So this was really beautiful project, and on the end, I was really happy that. I mean, I was not happy that COVID came because it was really hard situation. But I think like the situation that we could not exhibit it in a gallery physically really helped to this project, because people start to send us from all over Czech Republic recepts. I mean, Vietnamese, first, second, third generation. I mean, not Vietnamese. Like everyone, like people who just, oh, I love pho, whatever. So, and they start to be like really united, and it was amazing. I mean, really amazing. I was amazed, and I guess like all the group was amazed. And then the artists, which they was 5, so they choose the recepts, and they cooked, each artist cooked at home like 30, 40, 50 portions, and then we send it to NGO who is working with the homeless people, or to the hospitals, to the doctors, or whatever. But we didn't send it only like send, but we come there and we give them like the soup. So it was really united. It like this project succeeded to unite like people together. Yeah, so it was really amazing. I mean. So this project is a project of Emilia Rigova, that she as well was on this residency before a couple of years. and it's related to Romani Holocaust. And I am dealing with art and activism, so I am always checking like what we could do as a gallery or as a curator, what I can do. And what I can change, because for me it's I come from political art, which is like I am commenting on political stuff that I'm unhappy or I'm happy with it or whatever. But be activist, I mean like art and activism is that you already trying to do something, but not only criticize, you try to change it. So I'm like in Artivist Lab, I'm trying to find like what really I can change. So this project really succeeded to change that. Emilia did a really nice installation of a piano and of a wooden object that. Through this wooden object, we get Romani music, who already was forgotten as the people who died in Second World War, and it was really technocratic. It's made like very technocratic because it's machine. I mean, the music. But she did as well like a stone with this music, and we put this stone in front of on our gallery. Our gallery is in Campus Hyberska, which is actually the middle or center of the Prague. And so we have, I mean, memorial of Romani Holocaust already 3 years in Prague 1. So this is, for me, a big change. If you are more interested to know about this project, so it's called like Revive Purano Hangos. Purano Hangos is like voices, and you can find it on artivistlab.info on our website, because we have all archive, because we invite Romani musicians who try to find or vacant the music who already died, and then we invite like non-Roma musicians who try to do the same. So it was really a deep and nice project. This project, My Body, My Show, was exhibition that we did from one day to the other day. It was not in our schedule, and we do such a stuff many times. And it was because Julia Cvietkova, Russian artist, she was put to the court, and she get a house arrest, and it was looking that 6 years she will be in prison. So I took Russian artists together with the Czech feminist artist, and we did an exhibition to support her case, and we succeeded to go to many press, and it came to Russia even, and then even many Russian intellectuals opened the discussion why Czech institution is supporting a Russian artist, that she is in a house arrest, why the Russian institution, art institution, are not doing the same. So we opened a very interesting and very important, discussion. And Julia Cvietkova and she won, but she won only this year. She will be not in prison, and it's because the war. Because Putin, he didn't want to have other artists in prison in the time that he is leading war. So, yeah. A part of all this exhibition is to get to the media. As I say, it doesn't matter if it's Czech television, radio, or it is international, even Polish or whatever. We are opening many times very hard topics as sexual children abuse or whatever. So we had 2 artists who survived this and openly was talking about that. So this was as well. It's Lukáš Houdek and Toybox. It was really hard discussion. And we host even like Israeli artists with Egyptian roots that she helped and was 2 years working with like Moroccan women migrants, which is super interesting and very deep project, because she did it like for a long time, and she was a migrant by herself, so it was really personal, I mean. And now I will love to show you a residency that I succeeded to build in the start of the war, of the invasion of Ukraine. It was a really hard time, and it still be very hard time. And we are in East Europe. I mean, like, I was from 2019 already in connection with new university in exile consortium that they are like dealing, and they have together like 69 universities in all of the world who are like hosting exile artists. For me, it is a part of my work, because I am dealing with art and activism and the freedom of artistic expression. So when even in these 69 universities are like usually more of them, they are from Western countries. East Europe is only one university, and is a Polish university. So my dream was like to be a part that Academy of Fine Art will be on, and like part of this new university in exile consortium. And what was amazing actually in this horrible time of war was that really people helped. Like all art institution, Academy of Fine Art was amazing. I mean, we took more, we are a very small academy. We have 500 like places, 500 students. We took 60 Ukrainian students, which is like a huge number when you see like, so, and we have these 15 studios. So in each studio today, we have like a couple of Ukrainian artists. Then Meat Factory, it's a big residency program, so they absolutely help, and they host like the artists that I bring for a long term and long time. Yeah, then Theater Institute, they automatically give us money. Only the problem was the bureaucracy, that each 3 months we should ask, and it's like, you know, the people who are coming from war, they are not coming for 3 months. They are coming, and they will stay until the war will not end. So it's absolutely other situation. We do not have in East Europe funding for something like that. So all money that actually we had until now, this year and a half, was the money of Czech artists. Yeah, who was waiting, and who that they didn't get on their residency, and basically give up the money for this situation. So I'm now like in search like how we can make this stable. How like the Academy of Fine Arts is really open, and they really want to cooperate. It's amazing because we really host 5 artists, and we still to host them, and like, I mean, it's from the first time that they arrived, and I was waiting on them on the airport. So it's that we help them with all legal stuff, like with all translation. We help them to get a psychologist, because of course they come from war, they are traumatized. We even told them they do not need to do art, because they are coming from war. So some of them, they was working as a help, because it helped them to work and make art. Some of them they could not do, so they didn't do. They was processing and working on themselves. So we took it as everyone is own personality, everyone do what they can do. So now, after 1.5 years, I'm really happy that Katarina Mamčur, which is one of our residents, she did exam to Academy of Fine Art. Now she is studying MA program there, which is amazing. Most of them, they are already speaking a little bit Czech, which is amazing as well. And I am trying to make them exhibitions. So this is some other part that I can help. Because if we are making exhibition, so people all the world knows what they are doing, and it's really important. I recognize it's really important when we succeeded to make them an exhibition, and after the exhibition it was press and news that they did interview with them. It helped them, really psychological, in the psychological way, because they had a guilt, like my family is in war, I am not, that's not fair. But then they felt, okay, I'm doing art, my art is political, and my art is speaking for myself, and I am raising some voice. So I recognize that I can help, to this voice. And all the people who helped and make interview with them and so on. So we did a very big exhibition of these 5 artists, and luckily we succeeded to make it like really medial, and even we get to international media. And we did a lot of stuff. We did as well, like I took the artists to the Academy of Fine Art where they did a presentation. Now we have many schools with the mixed kids, who are Ukrainian and Czech, but they do not understand each other. So our artists in residence, they did a workshop with the kids in the schools, because they use not only art but as well the Ukrainian language, and it was, amazing. So this is residency artists in need, and on end I will love to show you my art, and it's actually the last project that I am working on. So it's called Lactism, and it's it was a big solo show now, and it's we built with my husband Shlomi Yafe actually a fictional religion, and this woman with the many heads, many hands and many legs, and that you can see, it's goddess Lacteria. She is made from 13 women, and it's talking about sisterhood. All these women are my friends, are my colleagues, and I'm working with them. They're really different. It's a Palestinian artist there, Hanan Abu Hussein. It's an Israeli curator, Mayan Shefel there. It's a Romani artist, Vera Duždova Horvatova there. It's many Austrian artists. It's a really interesting combination with one visual. And actually, the goddess are cleaning the mess that the people are doing. Behind her, you can see Jerusalem and the separation wall. But it's not only Jerusalem with the separation wall. It's a Mexican wall, a Mexican-US wall. It's Poland and the walls against the migrants, and it's many other It's a very like I mean deep project with many layers. Part of this project is because the main idea of this fictive religion of goddess Lacteria is actually based of a narrative related to grandfather of my husband, who was born in Jerusalem, and his grandfather actually have like Arabic brother, Muslim brother, and it's his brother is related to him because the mother was giving milk to both. I mean, like to son of neighbor, to son of Palestinian Muslim neighbor, and she was a Jewish woman, and it was in the time of war. So for me it is like, and for my husband it was a big symbol that even like when we are in the most horrible political situation, like women could support each other. And I mean like to give milk to other kid, it's at the time it was like to survive, to give life. I mean, so all these fictional like monotheistic religion of goddess Lacteria, it's based of milk kinship, but we are taking this milk from mushrooms. And I was working on this project together with anthropologists, and I used a text related to migrants, women of them, so it's related to audio, and you can see that we even build like this goddess Lacteria on 3D print, and like here you can see her hands and like the mushrooms. And then we have another section of lactism, mycoremediation. Mycoremediation is actually a process that really mushrooms can do, and they can rebuild ecosystem. I don't know if you heard about it, but it's amazing. And I should say that all this project, we was working 3 years on it, and we was working with Czech and Israeli farmers. So, and I was really amazed because each exhibition that we did, I was afraid it will not happen because the mushroom will not, they will say, no, I don't want to grow or whatever. So this part of goddess Lacteria, mycoremediation, was in Špálova gallery exhibit related to exhibition of ecosystem. You can see an object there which is actually a map of Slovak. On this map are red dots, and the red dots are like Romani settlements. And they are in really bad condition. I mean, like, and I was working with here as well, like with scholars related to ecological justice. And I was like so sad and so amazed because I knew that many Romani settlements are based on like they are sitting literally on a garbage from the white people. I knew it, but I didn't know that it's literally everyone. I mean, like it's that the situation is so bad, and it's like really a body politics, and like okay, the most poor people are going like to basically literally to the garbage. And they are really living in horrible condition. And I was amazed as well that this exhibition should be about ecology, but if it will be without our situation, I mean Czech situation, that we literally have people who are sitting, living, having children on a garbage of the main population, and we will not talk about that. So this is a big alibism because yeah. So I was really happy that we talk about that, and after this exhibition, actually Slovak Minister of Ecology, he called me, not personally, but his secretary, and he asked me that he want to have this this installation in Parliament, Slovak Parliament. So I was really happy that they are openly. They want to say statement that they are like they don't want to have this situation. They want to work on it. So here you can see the Slovak map and all these dots. Downstairs you can see how we build it with mycelia inside, and then the mycelia was actually doing remediation. They clean it, yeah, and it come to this. That they absolutely destroyed the map and the red dots, and even they grew up on this beautiful Slovak map, beautiful mushrooms. So, yes, and I think I can end with the mushrooms and cleaning. Thank you.